Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. I'm your host, Worldwide Wiggins. And I'm back with another episode of what? Hood PTSD. What's PTSD? What you mean, trauma? Nah, I'm talking about hoods that started as P for party crews, T for tagger crews, S for scene crews such as the prep gang scene, and D for dance crews. If you've been following S.WigginsTV since the very beginning, then you should know that my channel kind of took off after doing a couple hood legends, a few story times, but definitely after covering one specific gang, and that's the Sex Jerk Crips. Even though I did a few interviews with actual members of the Sex Jerks, like my boy Fish, shouts out to him, Baby Lazy and Big Lazy, I still feel like they got a huge story that needs to be told. And even doing this episode ain't enough. So I'm going to cover some things for today, for our new Wigsters out there, and for people who just sort of familiar with this hood, or for some people who never even heard of this hood at all. So grab your little popcorn, because this one kind of short, but it's all good. Like I said, the number one question people ask is, how did the name Sex Jerk come about, and why? Some say it was from a Prince song. I seen that in one of the comments. Prince said the word sex jerks, but it was actually confirmed in an interview that they crew was first known as the prep jerks. You know, preppy, like dressing preppy. And through the years of being players and party goers and dancers and being involved with the ladies and getting the draws and being active with the girls, they developed the name Sex Jerks. And as they also mentioned in my interview, the name was derived from one of the top members of their crew, named Sexual. He carried that moniker for some years until the name just eventually stuck. Sexual is a name I've been hearing from multiple OGs from different hoods, so he's definitely reputable, to say the least. Also, as time went on, the Jerks started expanding. They had several sections in LA, the West Flats, the South Flats, the West End, and even a clique in the Blood neighborhoods in Inglewood. Without being disrespectful or without being biased towards any hoods, it is a known fact that the Sex Jerks pretty much, we gonna say, retired all the other little prep gangs that came up against them. But there was a couple other PTSD gangs that did give them back the same smoke, so to speak. You know, I won't go into any details, but they had some serious fights and gunplay with other gangs. They are known for having a very violent back and forth rivalry with the 88th Street Mobsters in Inglewood and the South Central Winos, which a couple people lost their life in and got seriously injured. And you know what? I've been pondering this. Y'all help me with this. I've been thinking about doing a series where I covered the back and forth war between the Sex Jerks and, you know, the other rivals, the 88th Street Mobsters, the Winos, you know, really covering the back and forth, you know, this one did this, you know, without getting, you know, into any details, you know, because the feds is on the YouTube. What y'all think about that? Should we do it up? You know, the mobsters supposed to be hitting me up, but they never called me, man. You know, they probably think I'm being biased towards another, but it's all good, man. I'm thinking about covering that, man, you know. What y'all think? Let me know, okay? But not only did the Jerks used to have beef with them, the Jerks used to hang out around 87th and Normandy, which is considered A-Tray Gangsta Crip turf. So quite naturally, they faced pressure to turn A-Tray gangsters. Like I said last time, you gotta give them their props. Some of them turned, but most of them stayed down for their hood and kept it pushing and stood up to 8-Tray gangsters and other hoods that was trying to punk them and make them turn. Sex Jerks were able to be differentiated by even their style of dressing. They were known to wear tapered khakis, polo shirts, Vans, you know, dressing like preppy kids. But also, they would intertwine the South Central LA dress code with they preppy dresses. So imagine a brother wearing Pendletons with some hemmed up, flooded looking pants. I can't imagine it. I'm gonna let you know now, but hey, I respect it though, bro. As long as you ain't breaking no morals, you feel me? So to conclude this little episode, the Sex Jerks, they were partiers for sure. They was a party crew. I don't know if I heard about them tagging. They were part of the scene crew. They was preppy. And some of them was dancing, I do believe. So they embodied the P, the S, and the D. As far as I know. But yeah, what y'all think? What y'all want to see next? Y'all let me know. Fish, holla at your boy, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to my second channel as well, because I got some dope content coming out ASAP. I'm out of here. Wiggins!